Look! Over there! It's a bat!
What are you, nuts? It's a man!
That is just a trick of the light. Break out the specialist hardware.
Hello and welcome to PlayStation Access. My name is Connor and I'm here to tell you all about LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, a game that just a few weeks ago I didn't even know existed, but has since become the focus of every third thought that passes through my brain. I was lucky enough to play an extended demo for Legacy of the Dark Knight at Gamescom, so I've put together a list of reasons why I'm excited for its 2026 release and why you should be too.
Yes, there we go. So, I'm gonna get into character and tell you 6 reasons why LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is the Batman game that you've been craving. God, how does anybody do that? Detective.
Let's go find those bears.
Let's start with the obvious. The Caped Crusader is back! It's the first video game appearance of the masked menace since Telltale's episodic narrative sequel, 2017's Batman: The Enemy Within. But I'd wager the last time most of us stalked the streets of Gotham was the culmination of Rocksteady's Arkham trilogy, Arkham Knight, a game which, incoming existential dread warning, came out in 2015, a whole decade ago. And it's not like there's been a LEGO game for fans of the Caped Crusader in that time either. The last was LEGO DC Supervillains from 2018, but as the name suggests, Batman was relegated to bonus character status. So, however you choose to measure it, this will be the first standalone Batman game in, well, ages, basically. And it's the first one on PS5 too, all of which seems pretty wild now I'm saying it out loud. Look, I'm excited, sue me.
Do you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Give me your hand.
So, it's a new game about Batman. But there are loads of games about Batman, and a bunch made from LEGO too, so what makes this one any different? Well, Legacy of the Dark Knight is a new, original story that will cover the whole length and breadth of the character's history, cherry-picking Traveller's Tale's favourite bits from 86 years of Batman media to tell Bruce Wayne's journey from orphan child to Gotham's most feared vigilante. So, whether you're into the Golden Age comics, the wonderfully bizarre 1960s show, or the modern film adaptations, you can guarantee you'll see DNA in there that appeals to you. And it's not just the story. Even in the early build of the game showcased in this video, you can see costumes ranging from the realistic bat-ears of the world's greatest detective's first 1939 appearance to Robert Pattinson's taxel neck from 2022's The Batman. That customization extends to vehicles too, with a bat cave of Bat's vehicles at your disposal for each playable character to rifle through whenever the Bat mood strikes you. Personally, I'm praying we can get the awkward nipple suits from Batman and Robin, preferably riding the Nolan-era Batpod, but you can choose something else to be excited about. You'd be wrong, but that's your prerogative.
Nice outfit.
Now, we should probably address the potential elephant in the room. This is a LEGO game, after all, and while that might make brick aficionados like me giddy with glee, it's fair to say that some aesthetic and design choices might not appeal to you. Especially if you're looking for a more grounded and gritty portrayal like the Arkham series. That's an understandable reservation, to be honest, but don't write the game off so quickly. Yeah, Legacy of the Dark Knight is a slapstick action platformer, but it's also something more sophisticated. Melee combat is essentially a more accessible version of the Arkham game's incredibly satisfying combo and counter-based system, meaning brawls are frantic assaults punctuated by brutal finishes, and occasionally a goofy one too. You also hop between perches and perform vertical stealth takedowns, and gadgets like the explosive gel are another nod to Rocksteady's particular Bat blend. Even stalking the rooftops of Tricorner's open world did, at times, look and feel like playing Arkham City, albeit with larger bricks and made entirely of plastic. So while, yes, it is a game designed primarily for children, that doesn't mean that moody, grieving billionaires can't play it too. Plus, if you do enjoy the game at its core, but just wish it could be a little more challenging, then you just ramp up the difficulty.
Your training prepare you for this, Gordon?
Fighting alongside a giant bat? No, that's...
Oh yeah, I didn't mention, similar to the Arkham games and building from Traveller's Tale's last outing, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, there are open world hubs that you explore and perform side activities in on your way to linear missions. But by virtue of Batman being mostly in Gotham and not spread across an entire galaxy far, far away, these open worlds get to be much more extravagant than their space fantasy predecessors. That means more building, more environmental puzzles, and lots more trademark silliness scattered around for you to discover. And it's all rooted in an authentic feeling Gotham. To be honest, I would argue that, and I don't say this lightly, it does feel like a step up from the Skywalker Saga. The levels themselves are grander in scope too. For context, this Gamescom demo let me play through Ace Chemicals in its entirety, and I spent a whopping 40 minutes chasing Red Hood before he fell into that iconic green goo, and yet, because of the variety, it flew by like a batwing. I started by exploring the harbour and solving chemical identification minigames, then sneaking around the factory before eventually chasing pre-Joker through the joint as it comes crashing down. So if this is a slice of what the full game's gonna be like, then I'll have to stop myself from eating the whole cake at once.
Well, this has been a real blast, but I gotta run.
Can't let him get away.
Because of time constraints though, I wasn't able to go full detective mode and scour every nook and cranny, but I did get a decent collectible haul. Of course, these games are meant to be replayed. Certain areas are only accessible using specific characters and their unique powers, so there's easily more time to spend on any particular level. For example, I loved using Jim Gordon's foam cannon, which served as a handy combat tool as well as being essential to block exploding pipes when progressing through the mission. But obviously, there will be lots more to see in the full game. It would be remiss of me not to mention the outrageously cool vehicles though, the focus of which is clearly the Batmobile. Unfortunately, I only had a few minutes with this bad boy, but I can say it was enough to release my inner cowled child. And if none of what I've just said has managed to convince you that the legacy of the Dark Knight is worth being excited about, then just look at it for goodness sake. It is absolutely blooming gorgeous. Even the most jaded Gotham citizen would have to stop to admire the beauty of the rain lashing against that neon-soaked skyline. And we don't even live there, so we get to be in Gotham with all of that lore and the veneer of self-awareness that still takes the best comic book hero seriously without the constant fear of dismemberment. You can go looking for a plethora of deep-cut references, or you can see the ones plastered all over on the billboards. It is a visually stunning, nerd-heartwarming joy of a game to play that I can't wait to drop nearly another 100 hours in for the platinum. And I couldn't want anything more from a Batman game. Ooh, Matt Berry voices Tom Hardy's Bane. I think I can want more.
I was born in it, molded by... Ah! Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
Thanks for listening to me ramble about the 6 reasons that LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is the Batman game you've been craving, and why I can't wait for its 2026 release. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and comment down below what Batman costume you're most excited to see. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep up to date about the world of PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
PlayStation